Yo, what's up guys, it's SPVIDZ back again with another video. I hope you all had a great weekend, and I hope your Monday's not treating you too badly today. So one of the most popular videos on my channel was the DJFX Looper video. I think it's had about 25k views, which is way higher than some of the other videos I've put up. So what I want to do in this video is revisit that topic, and I'm going to talk about advanced techniques instead. So today is quite exciting. I've got both my cameras set up now. Here's the GoPro, you can just see the little tripod, and there it is. Nice wide angle so you can see what I'm doing with the buttons, hopefully, and I'm going to be seamlessly, well, hopefully seamlessly editing between the two. So I hope that adds to the video experience. Let me know in the comments below if you enjoy having the two camera set up. If you just want me to stick to the above one, like this one above here, that's fine. If you like both of them, switching between the two of them, let me know. Now, I've got some music loaded into my SP already. Now these are some dirty beats I was making with the 202 the other night, and it's such a great little box. It's the first time I've had to sit down and make beats with it. So I was passing it through the 202 and then into the 404 with a bit of compression on it, and it's so dirty. I mean, listen to the sound of that. Yeah, sampling straight from vinyl, so it was really fun. I'm actually going to do a performance of like all the tracks and upload it as a video as well, because it's just fun to play around with. So yeah, the first thing I'm going to note about this is that you should know about the standard technique for making the DJFX Looper work to sound sort of like as nice as you can. So if you don't know about that, you can go ahead and check out my video, which will be linked to up in the corner up here, and that basically entails pointing this one at about 2 o'clock, having this one at 1, and then using this as an off and on toggle. But if you want to know about that in more detail, if you've not used the DJFX Looper before, go check out that video. So this is the standard sort of sound that you get with it. Okay, so you get the idea with that one. So now what we're going to talk about is a few more effects that you can do to make your beats sound even more crazy and just like cooler, really, especially for the audience if they're listening, and if you're recording as well, to get them to sound a little bit more spicy and a bit more interesting. So I realised that all your beats aren't going to sound like this one that I've got. It's quite a sort of golden era hip hop style beat, but this will work for all kinds of different beats, guys. So don't be put off by the style of beat that I'm using as an example. You can apply these techniques to anything. So yeah, the first one I'm going to show you is how you use this dial and you turn it to the left as you've got this one on, sets it on, and you get this effect where it's skipping and then it slows down, which is really cool. So I'll just show you it first. So as you can see, it's just a bit of a question of coordination. It's flipping this one on and at the same time pulling this one down. And the one thing that you want to be thinking about when you're doing this one is keeping the tempo, the original normal tempo of the song. You want to be keeping that in your head, because you want to turn this off again in time with the original rhythm, if that makes sense. So So keep counting the song in your head, keep the original song running in your head and ignore what's going on in the box, and then you can bring it back off on the beat, and that should then work seamlessly, as you can see from the examples I'm doing. So as you can see, that gets you some interesting effects. And another one that you can do, which is just as good, is when your dial is down there, you can come back up, so it starts slower and then gets faster, which is another nice technique. So I'll show you that one as well. Okay, so as you can see, that's another cool effect. It's that kind of slowly building up and getting faster and faster, and it's the same thing with that one. You want to be thinking about when the tempo of the original song and bringing that the far right dial back to off on the beat of the song. Okay, so they're two good techniques, and then another technique which I like to use quite a lot is just having this dial right down to the left, and what it does is it acts as a sort of a beat repeat kind of technique, and it's really easy to do as well, this one. So so you can see as I'm doing it, I almost start it on the first beat of the bar and then come back in when I know that the snare's going to hit, and so it's kind of that little space in the song that's going to have the effect applied to it. So as you can see there, that one sounds quite nice as well, just that little skipping but quite slow. Sometimes that doesn't work well on all songs, so give it a try and see how it works for the song that you're working with, or the beat that you're working with, sorry. Now I think all in all, with those three combined and the original one, you've got a really good basis there for the DJ effects looper. And I mean, yeah, great, listen to what I say about it, but also go off and experiment yourself. You could come up with some interesting stuff. I don't do a lot of stuff with the middle dial, which I know people do use, but I've never really got around to exploring that one. I think between these two dials, that's enough for one of the effects on the SP. I mean, there's plenty of others to experiment with as well, so just to have this many techniques just for one is enough in my opinion. But yeah, feel free to go ahead and experiment yourselves, but I'll just run through that beat now with all those three sort of techniques combined. Four. So we've got the standard technique that I've touched in the first video. Then we've got the first technique of slowing the beat down with the left dial. Then we're going to do the one with the beat speeding up with the left dial, and then just the left dial right to the bottom like that. So yeah, hopefully this doesn't sound too terrible and I get it right for you guys. So the example's good, but let's see how it goes. So there you go, guys, that was all the effects used and then a bit of creativity at the end there just to see what happens. So yeah, you can actually just go mad with this effect, and I think what I'm talking about with keeping in time is probably the most important thing, because especially, well, in any situation with the song, you want the effect to apply but the song to be in time when it comes back in. And with this one it's really straightforward because you've got the on and off, so you just make sure that you keep that original song in your head. You keep the original beat in your head, and then you just take it off at right on the beat, either on the bass drum or on the snare. If you do it at any other point, it can make the song come back in at an unnatural time, and it sounds really, really bad, basically. So I think that's it for the DJ effects looper, and I've noticed recently I always say, so that's the end of this video, and then talk for about 3 minutes. So I just want to explain that SPVIDZ.com, which I'll put up here, is now officially live, and there's some really cool stuff on there. I've launched a beat pack, which is reasonably priced, I think, for what you get. So there's a premium beat pack on there. There's a free textures pack on there, which is great for putting underneath your beats. If you buy the premium one, you don't need to get the free one. They're already included in the premium one. And there's some other swag on there as well. There's hats, t-shirts, and hoodies, which are all embroidered with the SPVIDZ logo. So if you did want to support the channel, guys, I'd really appreciate it if you could head over to the store and just cop some stuff. Even if you just pick up the free one for now, that's fine. I think there's 15 textures in there which you can have a little play around with. Just to note that some of the textures in there are from the SP, so if you have an SP, there'll be a few which aren't that great for you. If you haven't got an SP and you're making your stuff with Ableton, that's really worth picking. Pack that's really worth picking up because it's got vinyl sounds. It's got the this effect from the vinyl sim, all different types of that, and I've done some field recordings with my H5 recorder, which I'm currently using over here to record this video. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to explain that. It was really exciting to get it launched over the weekend. I was actually really nervous about it going live, so I hope it all works well for you guys. If you have any problems, there's no problems that can't be sorted out, so there might be a few teething problems with the shop, so just get in touch with me, SP404sx, but with an S, I think it is, at gmail.com, if you have any problems with it. And yeah, it'd be great if you could go and even just have a little look at it. So thanks guys, that definitely is it for the video today. Thanks for tuning in. There's going to be content dropping all week, and yeah, don't stop making beats guys, keep making beats, and I'll speak to you soon. See you later guys, bye.